The Last Room. In a small town where the fog never lifted, there stood an old boarding house called Rosario's Rest. It hadn't had visitors in years, but every night the lights were on. People whispered about it, but no one ever entered until Elaine, a young journalist looking for a good ghost story, checked in. The landlady, Madame Rosario, was pale as death with cloudy eyes and a voice like dry leaves. She handed Elaine a brass key marked Room 9 and said, "Don't open the last room at the end of the hall, it's not yours." But by midnight, the hallway began to creak. Whispers floated under her door saying, "Room 10, Room 10." Curiosity got the better of her. She stepped out into the dim hallway and knocked on the forbidden door. Silence. As she turned to leave, the door creaked open by itself. Inside was a small, dimly lit room with a mirror. But instead of her reflection, she saw herself standing in Room 9, asleep in bed, watching her. Then the mirror image turned its head and smiled. Elaine screamed and ran, but the hallway stretched endlessly behind her. She ran and ran until she found herself back in front of Room 10. The door was open again, wider now. This time the mirror showed an empty hallway, and behind her she heard the soft whisper of her own voice saying, "You shouldn't have opened it."